ever. Final part HOH and Big Brother Minecraft history here. Look who we have as a guest. It's gonna be watching us for the rest of the time here.
Look what
Got you bitches. Got you bitches.
But of course, Glizzy is also there, but Glizzy could not make it. Glizzy is still on their trip back to the Big Brother house, ready for finale night. This is obviously just going to be done until someone wins. We will be saying the slash, say, at random, see who goes first. So JP's going to go first.
Then Minnie.
Minnie can't go, and then Toxic. So JP, and after each round, I will be making it smaller. So JP, you can go. And make sure you stand still.
Ew.
And now Toxic. Alright.
That was kind of I jumped that wrong way.
Like right here, and then
too risky.
And now we're gonna go in reverse order. So Dean of Dash Mean.
Dean of Mean Dash.
Sure, that works too. Alright, right about here. Toxic, okay, landing in the corner.
Corner teams.
JP,
Go ahead, JP.
JP.
Oh. Material girl.
I wish JP fell. Anyway, alright, now we're gonna go, I gotta make it smaller. Just like some other things.
I'm in the middle.
We are living in a material world.
And I am a
Alright,
Material
JP.
girl.
I forgot to make this part smaller.
I want a nana boost.
JP, like right here. Toxic.
Oh,
Material girl. I want a nana boost.
My
And
dwarf
Dean
pussy, my
lands
dwarfy.
right here.
My dwarf pussy. Oh my god, Dean.
And Dean
a
has to
dwarf
go
pussy,
again,
my dwarf
so-
pussy. Why is it so small? Oh my
Because-
god.
And Dean takes fall damage. So so it goes Toxic, yes. Toxic makes it. So
No,
JP
bitch,
needs to miss.
Miss.
JP makes it.
Material girl.
I can't make it any smaller, so. And Toxic makes it. Alright, dividing it
wait,
here.
wasn't it supposed to be JP going next?
It's whatever.
Miss. Miss. Miss.
And JP
Material
misses.
girl.
Toxic moves on to the final round.
That's for the oatmeal. I hit him.
Alright, anyway. Here we go. True or false time. Alright, I gotta think of questions, so give me a minute. Alright, I have a question.
Not the question you want to ask.
Alright, so here we go. True or false time. Alrighty. Alright, just give me a minute here. Let me pull it up. Let me pull it up on my phone here.
Hold on.
What
Is it about Big Brother, the game, or the
both.
general?
Wait,
Both.
so it's about what happened inside of this game and general Big Brother knowledge?
Yes.
Yeah, I would have lost this. Oh my god.
Alright, let me
Thank
find
you
it.
for
Alright.
flocking for me, JK.
That was not what I was looking for.
You
There
did
it
that for the
is.
world.
Alright. The first item you had to find in OTEV was an iron nugget.
Wait, what is true? What is false?
It says on the sign right
Blue
here, blue
is-
is true, red is false.
Billet really.
Both are correct. It is false.
Hide it.
CD's vote, when CD was evicted, their vote was a 3-1. Okay, good. Alrighty. Let's go with a nice and simple one here. Toxic won 3 power vetoes this season.
Come on, guys, you guys should know this.
JP's thinking.
The correct only had 2. Both said false. So,
Yeah.
correct.
JP tried to discredit me yesterday by saying I only won 1 power veto, so that
All right.
was for the
Material
oatmeal.
girl. I want the nana boo. Boo.
Week 4. No, actually, sorry. Week 4 was the week where there was no den twist.
What?
Because there was 1 week where there wasn't any den twist.
It's gonna confuse. I understand the question actually.
The correct answer is actually Glizzy's HOH, which would be so.
What was the den for that?
Wait, no, wait. I have my
That was
weeks
the
wrong. then.
co-HOH.
Yeah, wait. I have my weeks wrong.
Not
Okay.
my week, oh my god.
Yeah, wait. Okay,
That would
wait.
be mine, and I said true because week 4 didn't have a den. It was.
I thought you
button
said to
twist.
Glizzy that it was a den.
But it was technically a den in week 4, well this week,
Yeah.
right?
It was not technically a den. It was a twist.
I mean, we went
Let's
up
just
to
disregard
the-
that question
It was a
because
den to Glizzy, so
because I messed that question up.
Let's another one. Let's just
I
do
messed
another
that
one.
question up. That was my
let's-
fault. I messed that question up.
What were we supposed
Alright.
to ask him?
What
No,
would've been
because I miscounted the weeks. That's my fault.
Yeah, it's only been 4 weeks, I think.
Alright. Alright. Second item. You had to find an OTEV with a bowl. That is correct.
did.
Both are true. Alright. So far, no one has gotten anything wrong. So,
what is it, 4 to 4?
correct.
Okay.
Alrighty. I gotta think right now. Alrighty, I got a question. Who was... Alright, no, I got this, don't worry. Wait, I gotta think. Alright, thinking. Words. Mouth. I have to go try to remember from looking at the competitions. Trust me, I know what I'm doing. Let's see here. Perfect. The final 2 in the spleef competition was JP and Tar. That is correct. It was false. So both sides got it correct. Alright. Let's see.
Material girl. I want the nana boo.
Wait, is that person's name Baltimore King? I'm like, who?
Dean has the most competition wins this season.
Lies, I'm gonna leave. Lies.
I need an answer.
It's Liza Minnelli.
5, 4.
Hold on.
No, hold on. I need an answer. No, hold on. I know what you're doing. Come on.
I'm trying to think.
Answer.
I'm trying to
And I
think.
oop, and I oop, and I oop. Oop, and I oop, and I oop.
You are both correct. It has always been used.
I'm sorry. Hold on.
What about the general Big Brother question?
I'm gonna get to that. God.
Incorrect, I'm going home.
There has never been... Sorry. Toxic... No, actually, no, what's something...
Hey. Question about me, like.
Toxic was the Chewbacca skin in PvP.
Wait, what?
Toxic was the Chewbacca skin in PvP.
Y'all better answer correctly.
That
Says
was
both
correct.
of you,
That was correct.
Mhm.
It is true. Alrighty.
I had a growth spurt for like 5 minutes.
Minnie was the one hiding towards the edge where the parkour part was in that PvP competition. Was Minnie that person? That is correct. It is false. Glizzy was the one. Alrighty.
What are we gonna do if everyone keeps getting it right?
I don't know. I
I've been
didn't think
guessing
about
off the
this.
top of my head, JP, if you've been like actually looking this up.
Yes.
How could he look
I
it
haven't
up?
been looking it up. I've been literally just I've been sitting in my head just like true or
Alright,
false.
alright. Let's see here. The final three in the first ever HOH was CD, Dean, and Minnie. That is correct.
Ay, carajo, pendeja.
So I see.
Alright. Tar went home week 2. Good. Good, 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 good. You're smart. People are smart. Okay.
Are they
Alright.
really?
Alright, let's see here.
Guys.
I don't understand how you guys are remembering this stuff. Okay, I'm really just trying to think outside the box here.
Yeah, I think outside of this huge box.
Very funny joke, Toxic.
I know.
From the house? That's okay.
Let's see.
Okay.
Okay, this one's gonna be actually so random, but I did say it during attempted recording, so this actually is technically a part of the season. So, the time when we did the parkour comp where JP won HOH, that one right there, right? The time when we did it was 10 o'clock.
You're wrong for that.
The correct answer is false. It was 9:49 when we did it. So Dean gets it right, JP gets it wrong.
So how am I supposed to remember that?
I
Well-
literally just guessed. I was thinking like, why would he say 10? Like,
I gotta try to get it outside the box, and I said it, so technically a part of it.
So is
So,
that it?
yep. And congratulations, Dean, you are moving on. Competition. As you can see, you have 5 fences attached to your side. Pretty much, once you die, it restarts, and one of your fences are gone. So you pretty much have 5 lives. The other person gets to decide which fence gets taken off. Makes sense? Is that easy enough?
Yeah.
Alright. So I'm gonna get beds for you guys to respawn here so we don't have to continue to.
Please.
So I'm assuming you could probably reach.
I'm so improud with the pussy.
Alright. And
Okay, so I can't call it a dwarfacy anymore, so now it's a tallacy.
just hit the bed.
I did. Oh, it's too
Okay.
far away, hold on. Yeah. It's too far. Oh, anyways.
Alright, you got yours?
Mm-hmm.
Dean, you have yours?
Oh,
Yep.
great.
Alright, so the first round starts now. And Toxic falls off.
He didn't
Dean,
fall.
which one do you want to get rid of?
the middle.
Oh.
You was
Yeah.
wrong for that.
Alright.
Ah.
I have not said
Good.
go, so it doesn't count.
I'm trying, okay? I'm too tall.
Oh, can I watch, please?
Oh my
How'd
god.
you fall?
Yeah.
Okay,
Can I
hold on.
watch from the top? Thank you.
Maybe not say you fall. Okay, here we go. The next round starts now. Toxic falls off
He
again.
doesn't fall. Are you serious?
Which one?
The front.
Alright. Next round starts now.
How are you not falling?
Which
The
one?
back one.
Oh my god.
It's really over for Toxic.
Alright. Next one starts now.
Oh my god, I can't. Why this comp out of all of them?
Because, alright, Dean, which
The
one?
left.
Gotta learn my math.
Whichever one it is.
Fuck you. Ugh.
I don't understand why you didn't just try to jump to the other one, Toxic.
I couldn't.
Alright, the possible final round starts now. And Toxic.
Yeah, okay, anyways.
Yes. Toxic, you want to know how I stayed? I'll show you. Look. Oh.
Get back, you have to get back up there first.
Oh my
Casey, please just teleport me.
god. Man.
I'm living for this. Remove all of them.
Anyways,
Okay.
I know I'm
Here,
going
I'll show you.
home.
I'll show you how I do this. So I noticed that with this, with bows, you only get knocked back a little bit when you're crouched. So when you would knock me back, I was right here. It would knock me back onto the middle.
We should have did different calm, not this dumb shit.
Too bad,
I
Toxic.
outsmarted that. That
The
was
fact that I
crazy.
lost because of a question outside the outside the
Damn,
box
guys.
pissed me off.
Oh
Yes,
well,
my
JP.
second HOH. We're tied.
Season, and we are going to be finally figuring out who will be the winner this season. A very dramatic season, from the arguments to the arguments during eviction to the blind sides to the flipping of votes. Does anyone have any secrets they actually just want to say right now?
Dean, I have a confession to make.
Yeah.
I'm not actually. I'm sorry, like, I'm not actually what you see that I am. I'm this.
Oh.
Look at me.
I'm in alliances, not like appearance
Put the clothes
changes.
back on.
Oh, who let you back in the house, Minnie?
Oh yeah, Minnie's also here.
Who let you back in the house, Minnie?
I'd like to plead
Come
for my
here.
safety
Come here.
because
Come on.
Okay, so I have a confession to make. I want everyone to sit down.
Oh,
Even you, Minnie, have a seat.
Oh
Hey,
I mean, yeah, if you can sit down.
my god.
Oh?
I'm stealing this bed.
Not the second time.
Not again.
so that just happened in the house.
Toxic's
Okay.
the one who evicted you.
and I
Alrighty.
evicted him again.
Not
Lies.
again.
Alright, so Dean,
Alright,
you can say your confession.
I don't know if this is a shock to anyone, but like, the only alliance that I had that I made myself was with Minnie. That was the very first alliance that I made. But, on top of that, everyone made an alliance with me, with the exception of Tar and CD. So I kind of well set myself up. So Minnie was right. I did have a really good position. And putting me on the block made me hella paranoid. So I'm glad that I had this on, because if I feel like if I didn't win this final HOH, both of you would have evicted me.
No.
Or at least it would have been the smart move to evict me.
No. What?
Yeah, that's my confession. I was basically working with everyone.
I wouldn't have evicted you. We're besties.
Alright, and now, Dean, before you make your decision, I'm going to allow these two to give you their final plead before...
Fine.
Hey! So, via random decision, totally not by Minnie, Toxic, you're going to go first.
Okay, well, I feel like you should keep me. Yeah, I'm a dwarf. No, but like, okay, to be honest, like, we had our little, final two or whatever, and I do feel like we created such a very good bond and gotten our little thingy uh back on track.
Oh yes, we did.
Yeah, because we have not teamed up in like forever, so it feels so good to have this moment again.
Right.
And I've had your back. You've had my back. Yeah, I may have questioned where everything stood, but at the end of the day, I realized I wanted to keep my I wanted to keep my bestie in the house, regardless of what happened, regardless if you had won, regardless if I had lost. It didn't really matter as long as we made at least final three. I was happy with the outcome, and we've both kept each other safe in this game. You used the veto on me. I, kept the votes in our favor so that you could stay, and I feel like I proved that I'm loyal. I'm loyal. Don't clock me, audience. If you even have an audience, Casey. But yeah. I also do feel like. I do feel like. How can I say this? Ugh. I just feel like I didn't really have the better game than JP. Really. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Cause like, I was nominated how many times on the block? Wow. JP was literally like only nominated once. And yet he may have been targeted by one person, however, comma. He managed to still stay in that house, so I do feel like he played the better game in terms of like social and I guess well not really physical, I beat a bitch to the ground. But socially I feel like he did have the better game, so I feel like you should keep me so we can live our final two fantasy. And hopefully one of us can win. So, thank you.
Thank you. Sorry, I'm trying not to get so excited. Go ahead, Jay.
Oh my god.
Dean, I just want to start off by saying I am fairly disappointed to hear that you had that you had multiple final twos, and it sort of makes me question at this point whether or not you truly are going to be loyal to mine, because I would have been loyal to yours. But with that being said, I want you to think about the game entirely. I have been fully honest to you. I have been fully acceptable of you, and I have been willing to fight for you in this house. I was going to keep you no matter if Toxic wanted to vote you out when you were on the block against Minnie or not.
Didn't you lie on his name about flipping on Tar though?
No, I did not.
Yes, you did.
No,
You
I did
literally
not.
told me when we were talking by ourselves
No,
in
I
the
did
same
not.
group chat.
No, I
Yes,
did not.
you did. I literally
No, I
told
did
you.
not. Be quiet, it's my speech. I didn't get to talk. I didn't
Well,
talk during
your
yours.
information is incorrect, and I came to correct you.
I did not talk during yours, so shut it.
No.
Anyway, Dean, like I was saying, I think that I deserve to go to the final two because, it is something that I think I've earned my spot. I was sort of on the bottom and had to kind of work my way up. I feel like you have a better shot at winning against me because, like it was said before you left, you position yourself to where you could pretty much call the shots, and honestly, I wouldn't mind getting second, or I just don't want to be third. That's all. But actually, no. Technically, I want to win, but I wouldn't mind being able to come back for another season at KZ's BB. And yeah, think about who you have a better shot at winning against. I guess you could say. I feel like your shot at winning against me is higher because Glizzy probably will not vote for me in the jury. Minnie, I'm not so sure. And then I don't know if Toxic will vote me if you evict him. But yeah, congrats to you. But like I said, I just wish I gave you loyalty. Whether or not you choose to give me that loyalty, that is up to you.
You did lie on his name though during the same situation.
So Dean, it is time to make the choice. It is time to decide who will be the final of the three jury to be voting on who wins this season. It is time to decide who you think you can defeat. It's time to think who you want to bring and sit next to in those same exact chairs they are sitting in to figure out who has won Big Brother Minecraft Season 1. It's time for you to decide who you want to sit next to.
I'm sorry. It's just fighting for your lives.
Period.
It was so scary. I thought I was gonna lose you. It's just been all too much.
It's been a very emotional.
I think we've all earned our spot here, but I feel like one person here earned their spot a little too well. And, you played amazing this season, which really surprised me because I haven't seen you play this good in such a long time. And I feel like this is going to be like the first time ever where someone doesn't take you to Final 2. And I don't want you to have any hard feelings towards me towards this, because I feel like this is the best game move in my entire game this season. We've been working together since day one, and I really, really am sorry, but I have to vote to evict Toxic.
So Toxic, you're going to be joining.
Oh my fucking god, thanks. Congrats, Toxic. Shake hands.
Why would
Me and
you hit
JP
me?
have been working together since the very beginning. Like, right
And-
after I messaged Minnie, JP was the first alliance that I made.
House guests, if you look at the memory wall.
You made.
Well, you made it. It was the
I
first
was
alliance
supposed to break the
that was made
curse.
outside of it.
Look what you did.
Well,
So JP told you, I'm loyal. I'm loyal.
Oh, my final two. I want to say welcome, congrats. You guys are the final two here.
thank you.
So I already have Glizzy's vote. Glizzy could not make it. So it
You
is
gotta get back
between
on a plane.
Yeah, totally. So I'm gonna have you two have a speech. To say why you should win. Then I'm gonna have them, those two out there, give you two questions.
Well, let's do questions first.
Do any of you two have questions for either of the house guests?
Yeah.
What is your question, Minnie?
Okay. Let me think. I'm thinking of how to organize it. Okay, I guess I'll start with D first. It's just like a statement.
Okay.
Good job on making it here to both of you, obviously. Dean. How do I put this? I mean, good job on surviving the week me and you were put up. I honestly was really shocked because I had people like Toxic who had great awareness of the game tell me that you were snaking him for a bit and he caught you in a few lies. So that was a little bit shocking to me. So how exactly did you convince people who were so aware of the game to evict me in the end instead of you?
And I had that final two with JP, and because, well, I also had final twos with everyone else. If not final twos, it was final threes. But because I was so well set up with certain people in the house, and I realized that I didn't have the veto, I knew that I had to play like this wimpy I give up thing to get some sympathy. And I guess it worked because apparently Glizzy went up to, I think either, don't quote me on this because I can't remember 100%, but I do know that Glizzy went to either you, not you, JP, or Toxic,
No,
pleading. He went to somebody.
you did. I haven't.
Minnie,
I
was he
never
pleading
thought-
to you? Was it you?
Here's the thing, Dean. I
never-
was very close. Dean, I was very close to evicting you.
Okay,
but
well-
it was Toxic that convinced me not to.
You should
Yeah, my choice.
Because I was so well set up with everyone by having alliances with everybody, and I played the sympathy card, I think that kind of helped me get the votes to stay. Not only that, but also you were a threat. No one put you up as a nominee initially. You only went up either as a replacement because there was no other options, or because of a twist that you had no control over. I had a feeling that week one, you know what, I won't say anything about that because that has nothing to do with your question. Basically, I played the sympathy card, and because I had alliances with everybody, everyone really wanted me to stay, or they saw you as a bigger threat because you were a better competitor.
You see, I don't like
Socially.
sympathy.
Like, I don't know who I'm voting going into this, like, asking this question, so don't
You
think
will
I'm, like,
decide.
not voting you or something. Or, like, voting me. It's, like, I'm still up in the air. It's a toss-up. But, before my eviction, I told you I would keep you if you were on the block. And you told me if I were on the block, you'd keep me. But you didn't keep up that promise. So, just, like, what was the reasoning behind that?
First off, I want you to know, Minnie, that I felt that I was really sad that I did what I did because I really enjoyed you in the house as a person and as a game player. What it really all came down to was what I thought was going to be best in the final and what was going to be best for me moving forward. There, sort of like what Dean was thinking, I was thinking almost the exact same because me and Dean didn't really talk at all that week. I knew that you weren't put on the block as a target, and at the time it was made clear to me that there were sides. I initially thought that it was Toxic and Dean on one side and you and Glizzy on the other side. So I ended up voting you out because I wanted to try to weaken Glizzy, and and if that is not the case, then I
No.
sincerely apologize. However, based off from my perspective and the amount of conversations I had, I was under the impression that you and Glizzy were a thing. And also, I wanted to keep Glizzy around for as long as possible because I was going to try to have Glizzy cut Dean in the final because Dean was set up to be very well positioned, and I was scared that if he made it to the final two, he would have a better case than me. Also, on day 2, me, Toxic, and Dean formed a final 3 alliance, and I was going to plan to stick with that final 3 for as long as I possibly could. I was going to cut that off at final 4, but Glizzy got evicted, so we ended up making it to the final 3. But I want you to know, Minnie, I think you're an amazing game player. I just had to do what would help me, would benefit my game, and unfortunately, sending you home just it had to benefit me. It benefited my game a bit more because I won the HOH the following week.
Deals might have been great this season, but like I said before my eviction, if you let Dean survive, you may not get this opportunity again, and he may win, and look where we are. But there is.
I mean,
still
we don't
one
have to
thing
vote him
left.
any.
There's still one thing left. It's whether he'll win or not. Doesn't mean he's winning for sure.
That is
But
true.
we'll see if it comes
I
true.
hope I do.
All right,
If it comes
Toxic,
true.
do you have any
Minnie,
questions?
you don't really have to vote him if we don't want to.
I
Fair.
see.
So, Toxic, do you have any questions? Or...
Hi.
I haven't won since Zuda survived.
Toxic, do you have any questions? Or
I actually do. So like, first of all, I guess I got a bit of a growth spurt. Just kidding. This is the costume that I need, so I can appear tall to others. But yeah, my first question goes to Dean, and my question is to Dean. So, do you think you would be in the position that you are right now if it wasn't for me?
Don't believe that I could be in this position without you. And the reasoning behind that is because during the competition, as we all know, you won back-to-back vetoes. So, like, the first week you won the first veto, I won the second veto, you won the third one, etc., etc. It just went back and forth. Yeah. I don't think I would be here because you were my alliance. Obviously, my alliance is going to help me get as far in the game as I can, but also you last minute switched your vote to Minnie, which basically solidified that I was staying in the house. And if you didn't do that, then I probably would be in the jury right now, casting my vote to the winner, either probably being you or Minnie. I don't think JP would have gotten this far either.
I mean,
No
I do
offense.
agree with
I
that.
think that you guys both would probably be the final 2 if I went home. But yeah, I just wouldn't be here if it weren't for you because you saved me. And because of that, I tried to like really like get in the game. Part one, obviously, like we all know what happened with the Glizzy situation, which I don't think I can speak on camera about. But like at that moment, I realized that I need to step it up. I need to start winning competitions. So I won part 2 and I won part 3 of the final head of household because I knew that I needed to win this HOH. And if I didn't, I was going to be out in the jury. So
I'm gonna keep you.
You saved me, but I knew that at the same time, though, you were going to cut me.
I wasn't gonna cut you. Why
I
are
don't know
you
if that like
going
was a
to cut
great answer to it.
you?
I'm kind of high right now.
Like of the whole JP making it the final 2, trouble him losing. So I wanted to switch that up, but clearly people have other plans. So.
Well, I would have, if I was in the jury, I would have voted you to win because you had those 2 vetoes, and vetoes is basically what matters because you get to choose exactly what happens. Also, get to choose whether or not somebody's a target or no longer a target with that veto. You can you can have the power as HOH, but if you don't have the vetoes and you don't have the votes, you wasted your power. You wasted your HOH. You have no power. You get what I mean? Whereas the vetoes, you have all the power.
Okay. Well, thank you for.
My opinion, but.
Ooh.
Huh?
Don't get mad at my physical prowess. As a dwarf, I beat a bitch. You want some?
Oh yeah,
No,
he
you
was
do.
really good at the vetoes.
I know you do be a bitch. Good for you.
Alright,
I
do you have
outsmarted
any more
in
questions?
That was crazy.
Okay, my next question is for JP, and it's kind of similar, but it's a bit different in terms of wording. Now, JP, my question goes to you. Do you think you would have lasted in this house and made it to Final 2 without me or Dean backing you up to America?
Mm-hmm.
Can I? Okay.
Go ahead.
Ooh, this is kind of a pretty good question. Honestly, I don't think I really. I don't know if I don't know how to answer. I don't think I could answer that question because, I feel like I would have. Well, I feel like I would have been able to have a bit of diversity. Well, I would have been able to. I honestly think I would have been able to. Overcome because believe it or not, me and Glizzy had a semi-good relationship behind the scenes. And obviously Minnie and I had a really good relationship as well, and I feel like I would have been able to, overcome. But also though, I kept a good relationship with you two, so I feel like you two would have also backed me up either way. But at the same time, though, towards the end of the game and towards during my time here, I did win a good amount of comps, which helped me stay in power and helped me stay in the house. In the beginning of the game, I pretty much had a lot of people on my side. I had you. Well, I did not have you, Toxic, because we didn't really talk. But I had myself, I had Tar, and I had Glizzy. So I feel like I was set in a pretty good position. I don't think it was as perfect as Dean's was, but we made it through. And I do think I did something right if I was only managed to be put on the block one time. And I was able to be on a good relationship with everyone. So I feel like I did something right.
Hi. I like your answer, so I'm adding in rude.
Not rude. I was playing the game the best way I knew how. Socially manipulating. That's how I did it.
Okay, Heather. Anyways,
Right?
actually no, a boy.
I might actually get that Heather treatment. I'm actually half expecting Casey to come out with a pair of shears and just buzz my head. Like
I got some.
No win, no hair.
Okay, but like in all
Girl,
honesty,
can we just get on with the damn voting?
Shush. It's my moment.
Well, I know that.
You should remove a
You want to
JP name off of that wheel for Russian.
You're
You should
right.
remove Casey's name off the season.
You're right as well.
Remove my name from the season too, please.
I agree. Okay, I've made my final decision of my voting.
Well,
Thank you,
don't
Wheel.
say it.
There you go, JP. I just got you a vote. Hey, nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
All
There you
right.
go.
Now you see the Atua wheel has blessed me. Thank you so much. Slay.
No, I didn't think about this.
Not a Tua.
And I'm gonna pick Casey's name as a twist, cause why not?
It is raining really hard right now, so if we can hurry this up, that'd be great.
Yeah, we're actually supposed to get a huge thunderstorm.
Oh my god, you're
Really?
kidding.
I'm gonna hear like that.
Not the wheel choosing
It's gonna freak me out.
KZ. The wheel chose KZ.
Oh,
He's getting the
let's go.
vote.
I won my own game show.
Toxic, you hold up the lipstick, and it's like with white out, KZ.
I have another lipstick.
I'm going home.
All right. Fun fact: this vote's actually for who's gonna get killed.
This
I'm
one's
sorry.
not either way.
Well, I'm sorry to whoever has to die.
You must vote 2 people.
Once you're
into
done,
each
give me the
round.
book. This is gonna be the
I'm
final
so
ever
proud
vote.
of
I mean, good job to both
Alright.
of you. You both played really good games.
The wheel
Alright,
has made its decision.
House guests, I'm gonna read the votes. Of course, there's 3 of them, and obviously, I'm gonna, let's do this. Glizzy,
JP?
Watch me lose.
Glizzy.
You just won. Congratulations.
Glizzy has voted for JP. That is 1 vote JP, 0 vote
I
Dean.
did not expect that. Ooh.
Minnie has voted for Dean.
What?
That is 1 vote Dean, 1 vote JP.
No. Wait a minute. Stands up like Topaz. Wait a minute.
And Toxic has voted for
If I lose.
the winner
Come on,
of Big Brother
JP.
Minecraft Season 1, Dean.
Huh?
Now I
Next time you're in the final, I'll be using
Oh my
a wheel
goodness!
too. And your name will not be on any of it.